Hey there, beautiful people. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? How's it going? Sorry about my scary voice. I have a little bit flu going on, a little bit cold, unwell for last 2 3 days. So bad patch going on. I kind of like almost ruined my phone. It's back already. Hopefully it doesn't go away. I poured tea all over it by accident a few nights back. So I was very upset about it. But thankfully my phone is working after going through some treatment and the rice treatment. So I am actually going to review for you Herrera Forman, Carolina Herrera, Herrera Forman or Herrera Forman. This is more of a modern formulation, 2017 version, but this fragrance is from back in the time, like 2000 something. I forgot which year it was released. So back in the time, this was one of the more popular potent fragrances, different looking box. It got reformulated a little bit, but thankfully I could find it still. But I'm not sure if it's discontinued. But I don't see it on Herrera's website. Nobody pushes this perfume. So I thought I review everything. This is my passion. This is my love. And especially designers are my forte and my love. Like especially I have weakness for designer perfumes. So I did review Kevin Herrera a lot of fragrances. CH Man Privé. They have what's the other one? Chic for Men. I don't remember. They were like Insignia and a few more. Okay, I don't remember all of them at this point. But Herrera for Men is a fragrance I always saw. You know, like some of the fragrances you saw in the market, and you just always see them like, oh, okay, okay, like Hugo Boss, like Boss number one, like the old black box with that juice colors, like very nice yellow juice color, or Aramis 900. You know, you see this fragrance all the time in the shop, and you just go past them. You think like they're okay, you know, like they're not a must-have. Then you see like Zeno David, or some people think like it's a nice fragrance, but people don't buy these fragrances. But you know, they're good fragrances like Givenchy's Xerius, you know, great fragrance. But what happens with Herrera for Men, this is not well known among the youngsters, okay? Nowadays, those who are in their 20s, okay, they wouldn't know about this fragrance. I'm assuming because this is not pushed or showing up so much like Pakuraban Purom, Azara Purom. They don't show up in fragrance groups, you know, like young individuals, they rock more like their Dior Sauvage and stuff. But this right here, if you have been a fan of fragrances like Excess by Paco Rabanne, this is another fragrance. It's really, really great fragrance. So let me tell you what I get from this, and should you be looking at it. This is the box. It has this nice sort of pattern. I don't know if it's starry pattern and what not. It looked a little bit different back in the time. If you Google, you'll see. Okay, it has a little bit of scratches on the box because it's an old box. Okay, and this is 100 ml version. I think they have different bottle sizes. So the bottle is very on the simplistic side. Okay, it looks like, you know, not much to it. I would agree. It doesn't look very fancy. It looks like, you know, like back in the time, fragrance used to look like this. Polo, Aqua di Gio, not very bling bling, but the juice inside were very the more focus or star of the show was the juice. So it says Herrera for Men, and yellow juice. The cap is here is plastic. It will say Kevin Herrera CH. You take it out, it looks like that. Bottom you find your sticker and the batch code and all that is 100 ml version. Cap, it feels okay, got good weight to it even despite being a plastic. So I have it pre-sprayed on the paper and it reached its dry down, but let me show you the sprayer. It has beastly sprayer. It sprays so well. The sprayer on this is absolute like a orgasmic sprayer. So I like the bottle. Okay, so let us settle down. What are the main notes in this fragrance? They enlisted lemon. I think, as far as I remember, in Fragrantica, there was lemon, perhaps juniper, some pepper, cloves, tobacco, sandalwood, musk. I think more or less some geranium, a little bit of old schoolish vibe, kind of like a similar to, if you know fragrance like Antaeus, not Antaeus, Egoist, if you know the fragrance. And this one reminds me of one of the fragrance that I recently bought again. That is Lalix's Ombre Noir. It has this beautiful sandalwood note that's creamy, sweet sandalwood. This one pops it in the last stage. But people know this fragrance for a little bit of mature men. It opens up with spicy lemon bergamot sort of combo, very refreshing. The lemon in this, very nice. It's a very sharp lemon. Think of Dior Sauvage, Armani Eau Pour that classic, beautiful, natural smelling lemon. This one they utilized in this. So that makes it kind of like a very sharp opening. The opening is very sharp. And the thing at the same time, it's kind of like the green side as well. Okay, so I don't know what's giving that green kick. Perhaps, I don't know. There's like a very strong. Is it like a juniper note or something green? I don't know, but it does have that peppery, lemony, sharp effect. But it slows, like it settles down nicely and it becomes kind of like a mellow. So the overall, if you ask for the performance, is not bad. Even reformulation, I get like 4 to 5 hours. But if you spray a little bit double sprays, like 1, 2, 3, 4, on the shirt, or on your skin, you will not get more than 4 hours to five. But on the shirt, it may hold up to 6 hours. If you go like 5 to 6 sprays, it will cover your day's work. When to wear it? All year round. This fragrance, those who have worn it are more like more mature men. Like right now, if you ask me who does it, who do I vision this, like who's wearing this, I would imagine probably 35 plus men, 35, 40. I would not saying this is an old man fragrance, but it does have a very sophisticated vibe. Okay, so I was just showing you Pakaraban XS. Back in the time, this was the, I don't want to say the word bomb, but nowadays everything is like, oh, everybody is like, oh, you cannot use that word, bro. You cannot use like, oh, F word, nothing. Politically correct word. Okay, so this fragrance, it does have that beautiful freshness. At the same time, that cloves in this heart is very nice. It's not nose burning cloves, but it kind of has that masculine edge. So I like it. It's sort of like a semi barbershop, semi what do you call, like a modern fougere, because the geranium, it has that fougere feel. At the same time, that very base, it has that musk and sandalwood. The sandalwood is very creamy, very sweet, and it almost to the point of Lalix Ombre Noir. I reviewed that. It has a beautiful boozy aspect to it with that sandalwood. So this one has that effect. So it's a very complex, uh, handsome, not trying to be like an attention seeker or a playboy, but more like a professional gentleman with hat, perhaps, like a well tailored man. You can wear this as your signature scent, no problem. I think married men would smell like I would imagine it's like a married man's fragrance. Like a very safe and very nice guy and responsible guy. That's what I get from it. So Herrera, the whole line of Herrera, CH Man, Privé, those are like playboy, aggressive, or kind of flirty. This fragrance doesn't feel flirty, but very classy. So I really like this fragrance. If you like those description that I gave you, and you do not mind a fragrance not being a super beast mode, not everything has to be super beast mode. Sometimes some fragrances, 5 hours, 6 hours, good time, good experience. Then that's it. You want to switch up your fragrance for the next part of the day. So this is Herrera for Men, and it's a fragrance I really wanted to review. Like full respect to this fragrance. I bought it obviously. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't have bought it. So it has the class of Dior Eau Sauvage, Dior Armani Eau Pour Homme, this kind of fragrance. If you like that fragrance, you definitely like. If you, especially on the 30 plus, 35 plus, you have a nose for kind of sophisticated fragrance and designer, that is definitely highly recommended. So discontinued, I do not know, but the fragrance I do not see everywhere. But in Bangladesh, they sell it here and there, because Bangladesh, we receive everything late. Okay, so everything stays till late as well. Like let's say Midnight in Paris was nowhere to be found in UK, and their prices gone from $35 pounds to, think about 80, 150 pounds. At that time, Midnight Paris was everywhere in Bangladesh. No one knew the value of it until Max 40 or someone said it's discontinued, it's pretty fetching pretty penny. Everybody, oh, then they bought every single Midnight in Paris here. So it's a good thing and bad thing at the same time, So life is like that, balances out. But Herrera for Men, definitely I recommend. Overall, how much I give this fragrance, for what this is, I'm gonna give this a straight 8 out of 10. Solid 8 out of 10. It's not super entertaining that you want to wear it every day, like you keep reaching for it, addicted to it. But if you have a rotation of 50 fragrances, you'll definitely reach for it twice or 3 times a month. Okay, you crave for it. I'm going out, I want to wear this particular perfume for myself. Okay, that's what Herrera for me, Herrera for Men tells me. Everybody have a nice day. Thanks for watching. I think I'll sign out for the day. Have a nice day. Bye bye.